Rosann, we've known each other for 3 decades.
Yes, a long time.
And you have been a professional counselor.
As you have been a professional counselor, how many people have we known in Hong Kong?
Yes, quite a lot.
So many different people.
And so many changes.
And that's why we want to think about women now and women then, and how women have changed over these years.
That must be very interesting.
Yes.
And it covered different generations.
Always.
Well, if they're interested in what we are talking about, how are they going to find us?
You're going to find us Tuesday night, 9 o'clock, PsychoAlchemy. We are Women Now and Then.
See you there.
We laugh, but it's very important because it's part of this change in the last 40 years.
Yes.
The last 4 decades, attitudes changing. Did you hear of such a thing? Such a thing.
Well, I was surprised because I thought American are more like, how do I say it, more open-minded. But then I remember you have an Italian background, right?
Yes.
So I can understand. My Chinese version is a little bit different. First, I'm younger than you, and my mom is less, how do I say, aggressive than yours.
Yes,
and
that would
well,
be.
I remember the freshman year, I brought back home a very nice, handsome guy who just recently graduated from Princeton University, and he was planning to go to Oxford University.
Oh, yes.
So my mom would say, "Oh gosh, catch of the day." So I was so young then. I was only 18.
Yes.
To me, this was the first year in New York. Everything is so new. Even though actually he's a very nice guy, but I don't think I'm ready to settle down.
No,
So
18,
so
little
yeah.
baby.
So after 1 year we broke up,
Wow.
and mom cannot believe it. And she used her way is quite different, more subtle. She said, we never been to England. Why don't we take you and Paul, my brother,
Yes.
to London so we can go sightseeing? I said, oh, why not, right? So, oh, by the way, I remember your boyfriend, ex-boyfriend,
Yes.
studies somewhere at Cambridge, no, Oxford, and shouldn't be too far away. I said, yes, it's very far away. It's not Jim Sargent to Jordan, right? It's quite far away. No, we should go to visit. But we broke up. It's okay. We can go and see if he's around. I said, Mom, the tram ticket is very expensive, and there are 3 of us, and I don't have his contact.
Yes, how will you
I have
find
no idea. I had his address,
right.
but I don't know whether it's still there. And we went there during the summertime, right? So
Maybe he was-
right. So we did go, and I do have his address. So we went to where he stayed, and I think I walked by his dormitory, but then he was not around. Summertime, and we left, and my mom was so disappointed.
Oh,
And
you're very good. You're
and
such...
every few years he'll say, I have so many boyfriends, right? After him, and he was, I still think this guy John
Yes.
is still the best. I said, Mom, can you stop it?
Wow.
Right? He keep on reminding me that this guy. So actually, we didn't see each other. After he graduated from Oxford, he came back to Hong Kong to work.
Oh.
I was back ever since in the
Yes.
80s. We never bump into each other. Never.
That is, okay, that
Right.
was meant to be.
Yeah.
No bumping into
No
each other.
bump
That's
into
what it was
each
meant
other.
to be.
But you know what happened? I married once and divorced, and then I married again and got divorced, right? So my father would say, well, I spoiled the daughter. That's the result. But you know what? My mom, in the last 5 years, I think she had changed
Yeah.
in her typical suggestion. When I was in my early 50s, she still say, well, you're still young, you look like 40s, you can still go out and get a
Yes,
partner,
yes.
right? And then didn't work out. I don't really have a good, steady relationship. I might have some boyfriend hanging around, but I don't know, I don't feel comfortable for a committed relationship. Then, one day, I think when I was 55, she suddenly said, look, I suddenly realized you just need someone to spend time with you, to be next to you, sort of take care of you. I'm okay if it's a woman.
Okay. Wow. Okay. She's that enlarging her circle. Enlarging her
She's
circle.
so liberal. Suddenly I was like, huh? I have observed quite a lot of my friends' daughter
Yeah.
actually turn out have girlfriends,
Mhm.
and these girls are more reliable than the
That
men.
might be true.
So I think it's okay as long as she really loves you and will take care of you. It's gonna be okay. I would say that my mom.
Her mind is opening
Oh,
up.
definitely, definitely. She just wants someone to take care of me. Yeah.
And that's what we need to talk about.
yes.
Because if you are just try to make a graph in your own space.
Yes.
You are the person in the middle of the graph. This
Yeah.
is you alone.
Yes.
Now, traditionally, there's been the family
Yeah,
around you.
Around you. Mm-hmm.
And close around you. Mother, father, sister, cousin, auntie, husband comes in, and still the family, the family, the family.
Right.
Now, thousands and thousands of years ago, the women only really knew the blood relatives because they could see which child was theirs
Yeah,
being
yeah,
born.
right.
The men were not so sure. When did men realize? But never mind, still the family.
Yes.
Then you might meet another tribe.
Mm-mm.
Now, the other tribe comes from, let's say, over here, and you might have a great feast together, you might have
Yes.
ceremonies together,
Yes.
but then that tribe goes away. Still, the family is the center.
Yes.
It may even be that you marry someone from this other tribe.
Tribes. Yeah.
All right? And then by tradition, you will go to be part of that family.
Yeah.
So then you are again surrounded by family.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you can go back to visit this family.
Yeah.
Remember the Chinese New Year? When does the woman go back to her family?
Family, right.
But her identity is in the growing up family
Yeah.
or
The husband.
the husband's family.
Yeah.
Now, that is not true today. We talked earlier sessions about the other groups to which women belong.
Yes.
So, yes, the woman alone in these days, whether she's 30, 40, 50, 70, there's a woman alone.
Yeah.
She still has family.
Right.
And they are a very important circle, but not her only circle. Because we find that as women go to university, go to some kind of training, there's another family
Yeah.
that overlaps a little
Right,
bit.
right.
Significant friends who she trusts because
Yeah.
she likes this career. She really believes in journalism. She likes all the pottery people. So she's got a family, and then
Right.
she's got an overlapping
Yeah.
circle.
Right. Right.
Now, she stays on in life, and she learns to play tennis.
Yes.
And the tennis friends all believe in exercise
Yeah,
and healthy
yeah.
foods.
Yes.
Not like the pottery friends, not like her school friends. So then there's another overlapping circle.
Yes.
Sometimes the family knows about the professional friends.
Yes.
Sometimes the family knows about the sports friends.
Right.
But not always. So we have a woman who's not surrounded by one group, but has an overlapping family group,
Yeah. Right.
professional group,
Yeah.
sports group.
Or even fellowship, if that's
Fellowship.
religion, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly. And from our experience, we know that some women who are individuals have very strong friendship with someone with whom they work. Maybe role model, maybe
Yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
mentor,
Right,
something like very strong relationship.
Yes.
Doesn't compete with the family. It's different from the family.
Yes. Yes.
Then we have the tennis, the sports friends, the hiking friends.
Yeah.
They don't want to miss a Sunday to go with their friends. And while they're hiking, while they're playing tennis, they relay the story, what happened at work,
Yeah.
what happened with the family.
Yeah.
Another very important segment where the woman alone is now part of the recreation, sports, health.
Yeah.
So she's got three overlapping. Now the fellowship one, how
Right.
does that come in? What do you know about the fellowship one? How
Well,
can that be?
Actually, if it's a religion related
Yes.
group, actually this group is more ambitious.
You
At
think
the
so?
beginning, they just
Ah.
want you, but then gradually they want your parents to join,
Oh,
go to the church.
Okay, okay.
So actually, this is, I would say, is more like osmosis.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gradually, they want you to bring in your parents, bring in your brothers and siblings. So I think this is a very ambitious group,
All right.
and try to enlarge your circle. But when you said that, I see there is a power struggle.
Ooh,
There
yeah.
is a power struggle. Unlike colleagues, unlike classmates, unlike your tennis friends, fellowship friends usually will take away a lot of your time,
Really?
and
okay.
the family of origin will feel kind of envy. How come you have all the important holiday you are spending with these people?
Yeah. Very important. Change in the person.
Yeah.
Here she is alone. There used to be a very clear pattern. Her responsibilities
Yep.
was for the family.
Yes.
Now we move into a time where there's competing groups
Yeah.
and then some tension.
Yes.
Good. It also happens with political ideology.
Oh yeah, even worse then, right?
Political movements also want you to show up for the demonstration.
Yes. Yes.
Want you to sign the petition and
Yes.
get 10 more people to sign the petition.
Right.
So we have here she is alone, but not quite alone. Circumstances very different from her mother growing up or your grandmother. Think about your grandmother's time.
There's my grandma's time is only the family of origin.
Yes.
If she went out to play mahjong with other women, actually she feel a little bit guilty. She want to rush back home, make sure I make dinner for you, and if there's something, if I came back late, I brought back some dessert. So to them, the family of origin is something they always go back to, right?
And it's so significant. Growing up in Jersey City, we belong to Catholic Church, the Italian Catholic Church.
Yes.
Just nearby was the Irish Catholic Church.
Oh yes, yes, yes.
I'm walking with my mother, and I said, how come we never talk to the people from the Irish Catholic Church? She said, don't you even look there. And I said, Ma, you know, we're grown up.
Yeah.
Don't even go there. Now, these are all Catholics.
Yes, yes.
But subdivisions.
Yes, yes.
And made my mother put up a wall. And what's more, she didn't want me to know about that wall. It was okay that I went to university. It's okay that I'm a teacher. It's okay that I'm married. Don't you even think about that church. So you can see that our mothers and our grandmothers, this closeness was so
strong.
important.
Yeah.
And it helped explain some of our connections. As we begin to have another group come in, we, the person in the middle, has to keep the balance. Now, sometimes this family is very generous. They're willing to have you make friends outside the family. But sometimes they get a little jealous.
Oh, definitely.
And you, as the individual, sometimes you don't know when will they be jealous, when will they not be jealous. It's because of the times that we are living in, so much is changing that you can't assume what they will like, what they will not like. But they don't want you to be hurt. Your father did not want you to be hurt. Your mother did not want you to be hurt.
Yeah, yeah.
So we have the individual woman trying to survive. Difficulties come. She's got the girlfriends that she does hiking with on Sundays.
Yes.
She thinks they're very good friends. Then something happens. Her mother gets sick. She loses her job.
She cannot. Yeah.
The hiking group says, oh, they're very sorry. But they don't go to help her with her mother.
Not really, huh?
They send her a text message saying, we're going out on Sunday. Do you want to come? But they don't say, gee, it must be very difficult for you with your mother sick. So then our person alone is a little bit worried. She's too alone.
Yep. Yeah.
Can she turn to her friends at work? Well, she
No,
does. The
maybe
friends at work
not.
say, oh, you need a couple of weeks off? Okay, never mind. That's all.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah.
we have to, now we have women alone, we have to nurture friendships over time. Very difficult.
Oh, very difficult.
Very, very difficult, because the tradition is this group, this family that's around us, you can always count on them. And in school, we are teaching our girls to have careers. I don't know that we are teaching our girls to value friendships with girlfriends. Try to think, did any teacher ever talk to you about the value of friendship with girlfriends?
And even though you understand, like me, I'm a single, actually I have a brother, but I don't have any other sisters, right? So I always want to maintain a close relationship with my classmates.
Yes.
Since I went to a girls' school, so supposedly to be easy. But the reality is, at teenagers' years, actually, girls can be very competitive.
Oh,
right? And
yes.
then after that, we all went our separate ways. Some stay in Hong Kong, some go to UK, some go to US, some just got married. So actually, we didn't grow together. We actually grew apart.
Yes.
So even when we came back to Hong Kong after we have our degrees and work in Hong Kong, well, we try to make some sort of reunion twice a year. But you can, I think we all understand relationship don't build twice a year, right?
Yes.
But if you don't see people regularly, gradually when you see them, you have not much to say.
No, it fades.
Yeah.
The friendship just
Right.
fades.
So we are just kindergarten classmate, primary school classmate, secondary classmate, but we don't really have that much connection. So the thing is, even we want to develop girlfriends, do we really develop it? And so so now we rely on work, right?
Oh, yes.
So work is another tough thing. I don't know about this generation, but at my generation, people are still very supportive. If
Yes.
you are all entry level management trainee, you support each other.
Yes.
But now, from what I heard, the younger people told me, a lot of time they are very competitive.
Yes.
Yeah, they need to struggle up the ladder, right? And then what they do most of the time, they just go to have a drink together. They go clubbing together. They go to Lan Kwai Fong together. It's not very in-depth kind of relationship.
Yes.
A lot of social event. So I don't know. Well, if we get drunk together, maybe we are very good friends. I never get drunk together with you, so I don't know. But from what I heard is that even these so-called peer group, social group, do you think they can really rely on them? That's my question. I recently have a friend told me she went to UK, went to boarding school, so she indeed has some friends from boarding school. They help out each other, right? Big luggage, bad weather. You know,
And
you
boarding
support.
school, you're away from home.
Yes.
You need each
Yes,
other.
yes. But then once they got back to Hong Kong, we each have our own things to busy with,
Yes.
and then get married with children. The relationship once again drift
Fading.
apart,
Fading.
right? So I don't know. I think maybe 50% is how much effort you put into a relationship.
Yeah.
But another 50% really depend on, no matter how hard you put in the effort, what's the other person responding to it?
Yes.
Right? So even you so want to maintain, if the other person is quite indifferent, I think after once, twice, 3 times, you
don't try again?
You don't try again.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the internet can be a friend on internet. Are they going to come help you in the middle of the night when the
The
storm
glass
comes
is
in?
broken.
Who can help you? Not your friends.
Yes.
So the difference between family and then the different kinds of friends, we don't have a name yet for a friend is so close they are family. Or
Yeah.
family but not so close. we don't have a word that means that kind of
Yeah.
trust.
Yeah.
So we have to look again at different ways of being alone.
Yes.
And that's what we're going to do the last part of the show, different ways to be alone.
Yes.